seen so many police cars with so many four tires in my whole life at South Honolulu. Then I come up to, car one. Is that the chief's car?
I'm sorry, yeah, which page you on?
2901.
Page number, Ernie.
Which page is that?
What's the
Page number.
Page two.
Page
2 of the
two
call out.
of the call-out list.
Yeah, the transmission.
It's either the chief's car or the lieutenant's car. It's one of those.
But why are we replacing the whole transmission? It got to that point.
Because it doesn't run.
Yeah, but why did we get to that
Sometimes it's
point?
cheaper to replace them than it is to try to
Fix.
repair them.
Don't you do maintenance to keep you from having to do
Yep.
that?
But if it's shot and they can't fix it, you gotta replace it. If it's burned up, you need to replace it.
A lot of these things
I
are
know,
not
but
really.
why
I'm
did
sorry,
we get to
Anthony.
that point?
You have a public comment.
I say, if they're worthy of getting fixed, I say, get it fixed, but I think a lot of this stuff is just the added on stuff. That's cost an awful lot of money if you figure it all out for the last 6 months of what you spent on a lot of these cars, especially one or two of these. You spent almost $6,000-7,000 on these cars already this year. That's a lot of money. The other question I have is on the fallout list on page 101. Mr. Major, consulting, Route 166 underground under tanks, 544. What's that?
Which page? What page is it?
That's correct. We received a question here from the Department of Environmental Protection regarding the building storage tanks at the Max Plaza site. They could remove there.
Those tanks were taken out a
Those
long
tanks
time
were taken
ago.
out around 87, and I don't know how much we spent by engineers.
Right.
I don't know if yours,
It
but
doesn't matter if the state continues to keep them on their radar. I mean, you have to address it.
Yeah, but we're not paying a bill until that, we're not
Chris,
paying
was
that
that
bill.
survey
Did
you
that
had
already.
to complete?
That's correct.
It was a survey that Chris just came into it and he had to complete it. They send it to us every year.
And we have to pay?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's the
correct.
engineering
Locally.
fee.
Yeah,
Okay.
as an engineer, I just don't understand, it's the same tank from out the side. This is something going on since in the 80s.
Yeah, can we put a stop to that?
There's an update required by the Department of Environmental Protection relative to the removal as it pertains to the closure process for those tanks, which has not been completed.
There is no tanks left in there.
That's correct, but the closure process was never completed.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying, can we complete it now so we don't have
The
to?
process was never completed.
That's correct.
Can it be completed now, Chris?
If this was a
Huh?
procedure that was never completed, this was going on since the 80s, how come the mayor and council never knew that was never completed, so it was done? I know it's so close, we do it, you just picked up, or where somebody else left off, but I'm saying to the mayor and council, somewhere along the line, somebody dropped the ball without letting you know it wasn't completed.
Well, that had to be council's back.
You're talking about current,
Regardless, but I mean, there's something wrong here. We're paying for something that should have been completed way back in the 80s and the 90s.
We're going forward, can we close it out now?
I'm investigating what needs to be done to do that, yes.
and how much would that cost us to do that?
I'm still in the process of determining what remains to be completed.
Okay.
I'm responding to the inquiry by the Department of Environmental Protection.
But the recording, whatever had to be done is done.
Your part is done, right, Craig? For
Like
this
the
year's
fi-
review?
What you're billing us for, that part is done, was that the recording piece?
That was the work that was done to date. There is additional work that will be required, but I need to determine what still remains to be completed. But the process has not been finished with the department relative to the closure of the tank.
And can we hold off on the bill until we all that is figured out?
Why would you wanna hold up? It's his work, it's his bill. It's not the bill to the DEP, it's a bill for his work. I mean, if you don't want him to do the work, you can tell him,
Yeah,
but it's gonna keep coming
What
up.
I'm saying is that it still there's more to be done. So you're just gonna bill, so then we'll get another bill for the next piece?
If they're going to be done.
Okay, any other questions, Ernie?
No, thank you.
Does anyone else have any questions on the voucher list? If not, council has any questions?
Yeah, I got one, in the call-out list, page 3 is 6, portable toilets, what was that for?
For our
What do you mean?
international festival.
Festival.
We have two that we're putting out there, an ADA and a regular.
Still there, yeah?
That's us. Let's go. Please go back.
Okay, if there's no other questions from the council, a motion is in order to approve.
Can I just ask a question, because I know we're supposed to be on the vehicle maintenance thing, and like Ernie was saying about the tires, I mean, 4 tires at one time, and don't you usually do do 2, the 2 worst ones, rotate and whatever, I mean, you don't usually change 4 tires at one time. I mean, why would you let them get
They
to
may
the
have-
point where you need all 4 tires at one time?
They may have been rotated previously. I don't know the answer to your question, but that's possible.
But I mean, you get 2 and 2, you don't usually get 4 tires at
Well,
one time.
actually, if they rotate them properly, they do wear pretty evenly.
That's all it is.
If they were in fact rotated properly throughout the life of the tire, they wear fairly evenly, and then you would replace them. And of course, police tires get much more abuse and wear than a regular car tire.
But everything's being maintained at the proper time. I
Don't know
mean,
that.
because we had this big, the reason why I'm bringing it up, because we had this issue a few years ago where the police cars were not being maintained. And so then we had all this money that we were spending on things, this was even before you came on Mayor. And then even after, which is why we ended up buying those new cars, because maintenance wasn't being done. And it was promised that maintenance was gonna be done on these new cars in a timely manner so that we don't get stuck with big bills at one time. So, I mean, somebody's supposed to.
Well, even with maintenance on the vehicle, they're gonna break down. I mean, you can keep your maintenance up
Well, then they
to
need to
snuff
buy
and
a
still gonna have a
Nissan
problem
Altima,
with a piece of
because
equipment.
I've had my car 6 years and I haven't had any trouble with it, because I keep maintenance done on it.
Well, that's a good video.
Notice nobody sits near Bill.
I don't blame them, but the one you'd have to ask is the chief, because they run their,
Their department.
the department there, and he's in charge of that, and overseeing his vehicles being maintained and everything to make sure it's done correctly. But you're going to have problems where you're going to have to replace big pieces of equipment, like the transmission or 4 tires. It's just wear and tear on the vehicles.
But you mentioned your car, but to be fair, the usage of your car versus a police car is not comparable.
Oh, I go back and forth to Asbury every day, which is way farther than
Chasing
this
people.
town, and I go up to Fairville twice a week with my car.
Well,
Actually, has there been any regular reporting and maintenance to the police committee?
no.
No, I haven't gotten it, I think I'm one of the.
It's an issue that, it's an inquiry that can't be answered tonight. So we either don't pay the bill or we pay the bill, but to get an answer, someone's gonna have to refer it to the chief or the police committee and get an answer that way.
No, we have to pay the bill, but I just would like to make sure that we're doing proper maintenance on the car.
Betty, would you send a memo to the chief asking him to
Yeah.
respond in writing as to why those repairs were necessary?
And I would recommend approving it subject to the answer from the chief.
Wait a minute,
Well, no,
the work is done already,
Yeah,
so.
the work is done, we have to pay it, but I just wanna make sure that proper maintenance is